voice still lingers in my chest, a half-written line in a broken rhyme. I try to continue the story, but every page brings me back to you. I hold the pen but can't move on. Our ending left unwritten. Unfinished hearts can't heal what never had an end. Left in the space where love used to mend. We tried to write the truth but lost the lines. And now your name is still tied to mine. Your shadow sits beside my thoughts, an echo waiting to be heard. I trace the memories we left behind, searching for the missing word. If love could rewrite itself, maybe we would find our closure. Unfinished hearts still cold through the night, searching for an ending that feels right. And I keep writing the story alone. Last light trembles on the window frame, right where your shadow used to fall. I watched you fade like a dying flame, leaving silence hanging on the walls. Every heartbeat feels out of place, searching for you in empty space. The room remembers what my hands can't hold. All the warmth now turns ink stains on pages that never reached you. I wrote 1,000 truths for you, but kept them sealed inside my chest. The words felt too fragile to send, too heavy to lay to rest. Every letter became a wound, a silence I carried too soon. The silence took it all away. Your name lay through every line, a ghost trapped in the ink. I fold each memory carefully, trying not to let it sink. If I had nailed my heart to you, would you have stayed or torn it through? The letters I never sent still whisper your name, a quiet confession wrapped in pain, and the words remain unread. So many words died on my tongue, afraid they'd only break you more. Now silence is the price I pay for all the things I never spoke. I hear your heartbeat in the dark, even though you're far apart. Tears left unspoken keep falling from the past, breaking through the walls I built too fast. Every drop remembers what we used to be, and every memory keeps drowning me. Regret lives in the quiet places where your smile used to light the room. Your shadow slipped across the floor and vanished like a stolen dream. I called your name into the air, but nothing answered anywhere. The day you disappeared became the longest night, a tear in time that stole the light. I wandered through every room you knew, hoping to find a trace of you. Your scent still clings to unworn clothes, a memory trapped in fabric. I hold them close, but they feel cold. The truth too sharp, too tragic. If disappearing was your escape, why am I still trapped here away? The day you disappeared still echoes in my bones. A loneliness I face alone, and I wait for a return that won't come. Final call, drifting into the night, hoping the wind carries it to you. I whispered your name into the dark, but only my echo answered back. The emptiness swallowed every sound, a truth too glass, shattering with every word unsaid. I try to keep the pieces close, but they cut deeper as they bled. We fought the fire until it froze, leaving embers of what we chose. What we couldn't save still haunts the night, burning quietly beneath the light. If love was meant to last, why did it fade? Why did we drown in the mess we made? Your voice drifts like smoke in my lungs, a warmth I can't exhale. We built a wall that wouldn't hold a fragile dream destined to fail. If time could soften the scars we earned, would love return what we couldn't save still calls my name, a flame that flickers but feels the same. And I'm left with ashes of almost. The world falls silent without your breath. Every second feels colder. The quiet hurts more than the truth. A numbness I can't outrun. Each room collapses into stillness, a reminder that you're gone. I try to fill the empty space grows colder. The quiet hurts more than the truth. A numbness I can't outrun. Each room collapses into stillness. A reminder that you're gone. I try to fill the empty space, but your absence takes its place. The silence after you is louder than goodbye. A storm of quiet breaking me inside. I scream for closure, but the echo fades, and I'm left alone in this silent maze. I hear your laughter in my dreams, but morning steals it away. The day feels hollow without your touch. A world stripped of its color. If silence is what's left of us, then I'm drowning in its wave. The silence after you still echoes in my chest. A soundless ache I can't suppress, and it echoes forever. Your silence wraps around me like winter fog. Cold, heavy, impossible to escape. You stopped looking at me the way you used to. Your eyes drifting far beyond my reach. Every word you didn't say became a warning. A quiet blade cutting into my heart each morning. I held your hands, but they felt distant, as if love itself was no longer consistent. I begged your voice to come back to me, but all I heard was fading memories. I'm fading in your silence, breaking slowly in the dark. You left me stranded in the quiet, where love no longer sparks. Every heartbeat echoes hollow, every breath is out of place. I'm fading in your silence as you slowly erase my face. I trace the shadows where your smile used to be. Every curve a story that no longer holds me. Your absence screams like dust in sunlight, dancing where you used to stand.
Tremble softly as your memory breathes through the dark. A fading warmth lingering where your heart once lived. I walk through every corner of this quiet room, searching for pieces of you I'm afraid to lose. Your voice still curtains on the air, a phantom touch that keeps
but still I fall. Trying to stitch my heart together, answering your silent call. Even as the night grows colder, I still whisper your name, hoping somehow you feel the same. And when the silence owns the dawn, I stand alone, knowing you're already gone. There's a hollow place where your heartbeat used to be. I trace the empty space you left, trying to feel something real, but shadows can't replace the warmth of a love too deep to heal. The room remembers your shape, even when I try to escape. The space you left behind is carved into my soul, a quiet wound that time can't make whole. I try to fill it with borrowed light, but nothing fits the shape of your flight. Your presence still lingers in the air, soft as a breath I can't forget. I reach out to catch what's gone, but absence holds me in its net. If emptiness had a voice, it would sound a lot like yours. The space you left behind won't let me be a silent reminder of what used to be. And I live in what's a memory of a place we called home.
now swallowed by the quiet. The walls still whisper what we were, echoes frozen in the cracks. Every picture frame still holds the ghosts of our better days. I walk through every room alone, chasing warmth that turned to stone. Where we once belonged now feels like broken ground, a battlefield of love that we never found. I stand among the ruins, calling out your name, but nothing answers, nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the Your footprints still haunt the dust, a trace of love I couldn't keep. The air is heavy with what's gone, and the truth cuts way too deep. If home is where the heart should be, why did mine leave with you? Where we once belonged now fades into the past, only shadows of a love that couldn't last. And I stand where you walked away. And I stand where you walked away. The ruins of us still burn slow, smoke rising from forgotten love. I sift through ashes for your voice, hoping to find what's left of you. Every ember holds a memory, a spark of what we couldn't save. The fire died, but the pain remains, whispering your name again. In the ashes of us, I soft echoes drifting through the rain, falling where your footsteps used to be. Yesterday still lingers in my hands, like dust I can't keep from slipping. Every corner of this empty room still whispers fragments of your breathing. I try to forget, but memory won't fade, pulling me back with every wave. Echoes of yesterday keep calling me, pulling my heart where it shouldn't be. I chase the sound, though it's far away, knowing it leaves me where I can't stay. Your laughter still floats in the wind, a ghost I can't outrun. I search the night for traces of you, but find only what's undone. If time could open one more door, I'd run to you like before. Echoes of yesterday still follow me, carrying fragments of what used to be. Until the sun fades away. Sometimes I still wait at the door for you, even though I know you won't return. Every creak sounds like your steps, every shadow makes my heart burn. I stand where you once stood, wishing I still understood. I still wait at the door for a love that's gone, holding on to something already undone. If hope is foolish, then I'm the proof always stays empty.
Only wind carries my voice away. Call out to the empty sky, searching for a sign from you. The clouds just drift without a word, and the blue feels far too cruel. If heaven heard my quiet plea, why won't it send a piece of you to me? Calling out to empty skies, I lose myself again, looking for a light that could have been. Raise my voice, but it gets lost in air. A cry for you that goes Your memory glows like distant stars, too far for me to reach. I stretch my hands to touch the past, but it's farther than I can reach. If love could echo across the blue, I'd hear one last word from you. Calling out to empty sky still breaks me every time. A hopeless prayer in a silent climb, and the sky keeps my secrets. Slow footsteps disappearing